Okay, welcome to the cloning in Photoshop tutorial. You've got your photograph open, you're quite happy with how it's all looking colour-wise, etc., but there's some things in it you're not too happy with that are in the way, maybe things that you can't move out of your shot before you take it. But that's okay because we can get rid of that. There are two ways of doing it, and first of all we're going to address the clone stamp tool, which can be found over here. Now the first thing to do is set your brush size up here to something that's not too much larger than the area that you want to get rid of. Now if you go down and have a look, we'll have a look at these areas here and over here. So this is about the right size because you don't want to make the image look blurry, which will happen if you try to use too small a tool. Set your hardness to about 25%, usually works quite well for this because you want to regain some detail. You hold down your Alt key on your keyboard and you'll see these little crosshairs appear here. Sample an area not too far away from the area that you want to remove and just click, and then click over what you want to get rid of, and you will find that it just disappears, and you can clean your image up quite nicely that way. Again, just every time that you want to take out an area, hit your Alt key first, and that just cleans it all up. Now your other option is called the healing brush, which can be found up here. Spot healing brush tool or the healing brush tool. I prefer to use just the healing brush tool for this kind of stuff. Now again, you hold down your Alt key to sample and just press. If you're using a graphics tablet, which I highly do recommend, it's a pressure sensitive device. Using the mouse, just clicking will work equally well. And you just go through until you're happy that you've got rid of everything that's in your way that you don't like. And as you can see from this side of the picture, you've got a drastic difference to what you've got over here with all the leaves and stuff laying around. So there's your options really on how to clone out that kind of issue. In this picture here we have a similar scenario, but one where you have to be more careful because you have lines, etc., that you need to follow. So again, using the clone stamp tool, adjust your size as necessary. Now with this you can see we've got a little twig just sitting there in the waterfall. So again, using the Alt key till you've got your crosshairs, just very carefully clone up from below. You can start up this end and clone down just to make sure that you get something nice and even. If you do mess up, you can just use your history tool to undo or redo to the point that you're happy. It is trial and error. You're never going to get it perfect the first time. Play around with the tools until you're happy with what you see. Once you've got rid of everything that's in the way and you're quite happy, you can just go ahead and save your picture as normal. A nice clean picture. So that's it really much for the cloning and healing brush tutorial. I hope it's been helpful as always, and yeah, the usual rules apply. You can nag at me and shit if you can't figure it all out. Cheers!